Here are today's top news stories and why they matter. We begin in Ghana's capital, Accra, where civil society groups have staged a protest against illegal mining, also known as galamsey. According to the Democracy Hub Group, the demonstration aims to draw attention to the environmental degradation and pollution of Ghana's water bodies caused by galamsey. DW's Adjoa Tenkrama Domina has the very latest from Accra.
Protesters have defied heavy rains in Ghana's capital, Accra, to gather for a march demanding action from authorities on illegal mining. The protest aims to intensify calls on the president to declare a state of emergency over a menace that costs the country nearly $2 billion annually. They highlight the significant impact of the practice on water production, on food consumption, and on the overall health of the nation. Protesters say this time round they are not submitting a petition, as is regular of demonstrations, but they are demanding a roadmap from authorities, listing specific and actionable plans to reduce the destruction of the country's forest reserves, water bodies, and environment. Here are some reactions from protesters.
Today, our water bodies are like Milo and milk. All aquatic life have been destroyed. Today, pregnant women, when they give birth, babies come with deformity, 6 fingers, 6 toes. I mean, it's crazy. The message to Mr. President is simple. He should declare state of emergency.
It's been clear that the conversation that the government is saying that the state of emergency is out of the table. We think it has to be put on the table. We need to design parameters around what a state of emergency look like. It is not sufficient to say that you're not going there. What we have created is a state of emergency, whether or not you are responding to it. So the question is whether or not we are responding to a state of emergency with appropriate tools and measures. We're not seeing that. We're also not seeing anybody being held accountable. Not a single individual, whether it's a bureaucrat, whether it's a politician, has been held accountable for the mess in which we are. It didn't just happen. We must have that conversation. I haven't seen a plan from the Environmental Protection Agency. I haven't seen a plan from the Minerals Commission. I haven't seen a plan from the Ghana Health Service. We haven't seen a plan on public education from the National NCCE. All critical state institutions are failing in the job, and that's a conversation we must have.
In South Sudan, the long-awaited trial of first Vice President Riek Machar opens today in Juba. He faces charges of murder, treason, and crimes against humanity linked to militia attacks in March in the town of Nasser. Justice Minister Joseph Geng says Machar and 20 others have been indicted. He was under house arrest since March and has now been suspended from his post. Why is this significant? The trial comes as South Sudan struggles to hold together a fragile unity government, postpone elections, and keep the 2018 peace deal alive. That accord ended a brutal civil war between Machar and President Salva Kiir, but it has already suffered repeated delays and outbreaks of violence. Machar's party, the SPLM-IO, insists that the charges are politically motivated. And in the UK, absolutely disastrous is how UK opposition leader Kemi Badenoch has described the decision of Prime Minister Keir Starmer to recognize the state of Palestine. According to Badenoch, the move rewards terrorism and overlooks the plight of Israeli hostages. The UK announced the recognition yesterday, joining Canada and Australia. France and other EU countries could soon follow, a sign that momentum is building internationally for Palestine statehood. And that's all we had time for today. Don't forget to leave a comment, share, like, and subscribe to our channel DW Africa. I'm Chinaza Samuel.